Yo, guys, I'm James Smith, and you're listening to In Time.
All right, so this is fucking weird because it's the first one in camera.
It's weird.
in person, but so lockdown's officially over. So yeah, fuck it. So we've got James Smith with us here today, talking about all sorts of stuff. We're just gonna
Hello.
chat shit and then talk music in between.
Yeah, man.
Um,
Sick.
so I mean, I'm just gonna start it off. So like, you're obviously like he's a multi instrumentalist. You produce your own music as well. East London.
Yep.
As well, born and bred.
Yeah. Born and
So
bred.
which part of East?
So I was sort of around Upton Park, East Ham, that sort of area.
Yeah.
Then we moved over to Barking, which is also east, and then
Yeah.
ended up in Upminster, which is also like very
You're
east.
never gonna leave.
So
East, are
just
you?
east, and then like I work in Hoxton now. So
Oh, that's all right.
yeah,
Yeah.
so easy, man.
Yeah. It's one of those things. I know some people that like I've just always lived in the East. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably it's got its own
Just
gravitation.
never want to leave. I reckon I will move though,
You
because I
reckon?
like bougie shit, man.
What, like Chelsea?
Yeah. Well,
Oi.
not Chelsea. I like.
That's
mate.
like UMG money coming. in.
Yeah, that's it. No, I really want to move to North, man. I want to be like in Hampstead and that with
Oh, okay,
man,
okay.
nice,
all Liam
nice.
Gallagher and all them
Yeah.
lot. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I've got friends in Walthamstow, but that's
Yeah.
nice there.
Yeah, Walthamstow's not. My girlfriend lives in Walthamstow.
Yeah.
It's cool around there.
I think what's the main road? Hoe Road. Hoe Street. Oh, I don't
High
know.
Street, yeah.
Yeah, is it Hoe
High
Street?
Street, yeah.
With the main High Street.
Yeah, I always
yeah.
remember that because I'm like, yeah, ho.
Yeah, then they've got all those coffee shops there. Class. But what about actually this is like your rite of passage to East London. You've been to Taibs, haven't you?
Tabes.
Taibs, the in Whitechapel. You've not been?
No, what is it?
Oh no, the Asian place, the Asian restaurant.
No, I haven't been.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh shit, I need to go.
No, you
He
need to
was here
actually
on
go.
the
You actually
tube
need to
earlier.
go. Yeah, you should need to go. And Walthamstow, like Saffron Kitchen.
Saffron Kitchen.
You've
I've
been to
yeah.
that, right?
Yeah,
That's class.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
class. Sorry, I reference places by restaurants. Like that's
Yeah,
just
fair
that's
enough.
just my way of like piecing together. everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I mean, you've also just come like recently from you come from holiday, haven't you? Recently.
Yeah, well, I just spent a month and a bit in Amsterdam.
Sick.
Me and my girlfriend went out there for a bit because I just love it there,
It's
man.
beautiful,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
I
it's
just
class.
love it, and like
Beautiful.
also, I think the music was all getting a bit much for
Yeah.
me. Like
Yeah.
I was a bit 24/7, like with producing tracks for people and stuff. So I was like, I need to just chill out for a second, like restart, because I felt like I was doing so much other music for other people that I was like losing my own sound a little bit.
Yeah.
And like not focusing on my lane. So yeah, it was good to go and just like restart. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna move there at some point,
Def-
100%, man.
I'm pretty sure it's in Amsterdam. They've got those Biscoff McFlurries.
Yeah,
Yeah. Is that like a Europe thing? Because they don't have it in the UK.
Yeah, it's Europe. I think it's Europe.
Like that's just one thing I always like. You gotta do. It's like a tourist
Another
experience.
reference.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but
How's
nah,
it looking in Amsterdam at the moment anyway with COVID? Is it like all open?
Mate, they don't give a fuck.
They don't give a
that's
fuck.
calm.
Well, second day we got there, it was like people sort of just there was a lot of rallies and
Yeah.
protest
Yeah.
about like no masks and
Yeah.
all that stuff. But yeah, man, it was nice to like have normal life again.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Of course,
Yeah, for sure. For
Um,
sure.
I remember ordering a pizza in Amsterdam because my brother used to live there, and so I
know
like was staying at his place, and he moved to his mates and just gave us the whole flat, and I just said to him, "Oh, yo, bro, what's like, just give us a good pizza place
Yeah,
number."
yeah.
So he gave us one, and we were trying to spell the street name,
Right.
and like they've got those fucking weird phonetics, and I can't pronounce the street
Yeah.
name. So we were trying it, and then we thought, oh, you know what will work? Phonetic language, or whatever it's called. You know, when you use like Alpha Bravo.
Yeah,
Tango and shit
right,
like
right.
that. So we're trying to do that, and we got to like the H in it. So we were like, oh yeah, so we're at Foxtrot Alpha Hotel. And he's like, "What? Foxtrot Alpha Hotel? All right, okay. I can't see that on Google." I was like, "Oh, no. Like, right, okay, FAH." And he can't fucking do that either. So I was just like, I just resorted to like calling my brother, like, "Can you just order us a pizza, please?" But it was a rip off.
Yeah, mate, I love Amsterdam. I love it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
But yeah, go for it, Joe.
Yeah, man. So I guess we'll start off with some music stuff, right? As you're a musician, let's talk about you record a lot of your own music and produce a lot of it as well.
Yeah.
How did you feel about like, obviously you've used professional studios as well. What do you prefer? Do you prefer recording from home or do you prefer recording professionally? Is there any preference at all?
Uh, I mean, I think it's for different things
Yeah, of
for sure.
course.
I mean, I started in studios when I was about 14, so I sort of was in studios at a young age, and worked for a long time. I worked with an engineer in like quite a nice studio, but was like always super nervous singing in front of
Yeah,
people, and
yeah.
and I think because of working with him at the start, I was like, I didn't really want to sing in front of him that much, so I ended up buying a mic and then building a little booth at home, and that's sort of where I started learning how to produce and stuff, because like I much prefer recording vocals at home.
Are you,
Like
Yeah.
I
are you
hate
Logic
it.
or Ableton or FL?
Logic.
Logic.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
okay.
Yeah.
We can't
Yeah,
talk
right
in
then.
that.
Yeah.
I think no, Joe's Logic.
And you're producing for other people as well.
Yeah,
So does
yeah.
that include writing, or are you generally just a producer?
No, it includes writing as
Yeah.
well. I've done a lot of I was sort of doing sessions for a long time when I was a
Yeah,
bit
sick.
younger, but it was like I was always the young kid in the room, and it
That's
was
sick.
always a bit weird. I remember
Yeah, of
like
course.
I went to a lot of like sort of pitch sessions and
Yeah.
stuff, and like I remember this one girl was like, sort of, what the fuck is this little kid doing in
Yeah,
the
of
room
course.
with us? But like by the end of the session, like we wrote such a nice song, and
Yeah.
it was cool. But yeah, man.
Yeah, we saw an interview where you mentioned like you want to have a long career, and then after that, perhaps just write for other people.
Yeah.
I guess the link to that is collaborations as well. And you mentioned that one of your dream collabs would be Jacob Collier.
Oh yeah, man.
Let's just talk about Jacob Collier, man.
The goat,
What
innit?
do you think of that guy?
Well, I think he's mental.
It's fucking mental.
Don't get me wrong. I definitely think he goes too far a lot.
Yeah.
But I think like I love him. I
me too.
work quite similar to him as well. Like I'm working on this girls' project at the moment, and we've sort of like taken a piss a bit yesterday because we was doing harmonies.
Yeah.
But like it's sort of that thing of like I'll just sing a note like and then she'll sing it and then and we're just like like what he does with
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's like stacking and stuff is really cool. But yeah, I like really rate him as a musician, and I love that he does it like all at home and
Yeah.
just sort of cracks on.
It's all just DIY, isn't it? Do it
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah,
it's
massively.
great.
How do you find it though? With like when you're saying you're a kid and you're like in these studios and you're trying to tell people like you're writing like helping them write their music and everything. Like no, I mean it's not really like 80s rock and roll anymore. But would you ever get like someone be like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Are you doing?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a girl like this older woman sort of storm out the session.
What?
Oh, I love that.
Because she was just like, what the fuck is this kid doing here? I was like 16, 17. But yeah, there's a lot of divas in the industry, but I'm
Yeah.
also like, I ain't gonna work with people like that. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I just work with
Thing is,
people that are nice.
Stuff that like kind of shapes you as well. Don't it?
Yeah,
It's like,
for sure.
You kind of know how to react next time, like
For sure.
if there is a next time. But-
Yeah. But like the thing with working at like bigger studios and working with, because I've done like a lot of the circuit when I was younger as well
Yeah.
for my stuff. So like put in sessions with a load of pop producers.
What's the
and stuff.
circuit now? Sorry.
As in like all the guys that are writing for all the pop artists at the
Yeah.
moment, like I'd go in with those and sort of they'd try and like force a song down my neck
Yeah.
a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah.
done that for a long time. But obviously they've got all these like lavish studios, which is sick.
Yeah,
And like
yeah.
don't get me wrong, I love a good like going to a good studio and like using like a nice desk and stuff. That's the best. But I do enjoy like being at home as well. I think it's just finding a balance.
Yeah, no, it's but that's the thing, like Joe was talking about it just a second ago with like professional and home spaces. I was trying to explain to Joe like what I meant when I was on about it earlier today anyways, but the way the sort of parallel I'm gonna bring up, but I don't know if you can relate. But it's like, you know, when you go into the gym and you're going there for like one purpose, aren't you?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like there to actually just, well, lift weights, do exercise, whatever
Hmm.
the fuck you're doing. But like when you're there, you're physically extracted out from any other shit you're meant to be doing or you can be doing.
Yeah, yeah,
I've always thought of studio like that as well. Like, you know,
for
you're
sure.
there for one thing.
Mhm.
Obviously, you're gonna fuck about and
Mhm.
stuff, but that comes with it. But it's like, I don't know. Do you find that, or does that
Yeah,
yeah,
100%,
yeah.
100%. I mean, I only so my management built a studio in Hoxton like
Yeah.
through lockdown. So like at the moment, I've just through lockdown, I've sort of been getting up and going to the studio every day, and like it feels like work, which is really nice because
Yeah,
when I'm
yeah.
at home, it's just like my studio's next door to my bedroom, and I just like get up, I go in with pants,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
do you know what I mean?
You didn't catch? Did you catch like the Warzone bug then, or like the Tiger King bug? If you were actually
Oh yeah,
working,
no, I done, yeah, of
all
course,
right, you done
of
all that.
course.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, done all that,
That's
mate.
all right.
That's it. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
cool.
sick, man. I mean, we saw a video of you giving a tour of the home studio. It looks mint.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, it's sick,
thanks.
man. So let's talk about I mean, whenever this comes out, it'll probably be out by then, but as of the time of recording this, there's a new song coming out tomorrow.
Yes.
Talk to us about it. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's good. I mean, it was a stressful
Yeah.
process to like get it all together and yeah, I mean, it's a song like when I first wrote it, really loved it, but obviously, you know what it's like when getting things mixed and
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
of
like
course.
live and changing things about like the song changed so much. So I've sort of been like non-stop listening to it for so long.
yeah.
So I'm at the point now where I'm just like, I actually hate it. Like, just get it out. I don't want to
Yeah.
hear it no more. But yeah, I'm glad that it's out and I can just sort of forget about
Yeah, I
it
mean,
and
Yeah.
it's
move
not. I
on.
mean, it's not long after you've just released an EP, haven't you? The District Line EP.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, are we talking? Is it similar to that, or is it a bit of a departure?
No, it's definitely in the same. It's definitely in the same lane.
Yeah.
It's like definitely in the pop world,
Yeah.
but like we recorded a lot of it at Conch Studios, where like the Kinks. That's the Kinks'
Oh, sick.
studios,
Oh,
where-
sick.
Okay.
and they've got like one of the oldest desks in London.
King
It's like
Kongs. Is that like
yeah,
that
King
intentional?
Kong. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
But like, yeah, I mean, it's got like some of my favorite like musicians playing on it, which
Yeah.
is really nice.
Oh, really?
But it's like obviously very simple stuff. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, but it's nice when simple stuff's played by a good
Yeah, of
musician.
course,
do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. There's a presence that you get with certain musicians, right? Like I was talking to one of my mates. He plays on kit, but like I was just saying, like, you know what, like there's some people will just play like, you know, snare on 2 and 4 and everything like that, but
Yeah,
there's some people that like they've got a different sort of touch to it when they do it, and you can't
100%.
buy that shit.
No,
from anyone.
100%.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
that it's like having a bit of feeling about it, innit?
Yeah,
Because
it's-
I can like play in time on drums, but
Mhm.
I've no like I can't fucking play drums,
Yeah,
man. Do you know what I
yeah.
mean?
No,
So
it's definitely like it's with it's time feels like another thing, isn't it? Like you
Yeah.
can't teach that
Mhm.
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, there's like I've got like an organ, like a Hammond in the tune,
Nice.
and like recording that was just so fun,
Yeah,
man.
but
Like,
What's it like with an organ? I've never used
oh,
one.
it's just like using the Leslie and stuff. So you know,
Yeah.
like it goes through like a big turning
Yeah,
Leslie
right, yeah.
to give it that sort of
That
like
sound,
tremolo-y
yeah, yeah.
sound. But like I threw some guitars through there and all that. So it was like a
Nice.
fun song to make. But yeah, it's definitely like a lot. It's very like straight pop, but still
You
got a
can't
bit
go
of
wrong with it.
musicianship about it. do you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
course,
Yeah,
course,
if
course.
it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah,
That's
for
the
sure,
rule.
for sure.
But I mean, like, you know, like you're saying, like you play a bit of drums and that. So you do play a few different instruments, right?
Yeah, well, just like mediocre though. I'm not.
I know, but you don't sell yourself
Nah,
short.
nah,
innit?
No. Like I work with. I feel like I can't say I'm a musician when I work with all sick musicians. You know what I mean? That's why.
Nah, but yeah. I know what you mean in terms of like, but everyone's got their own strengths and weaknesses with that, and
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
Like you can play with some mad fucking guitarists who's like insane at jazz, but shit, man, they can't sing over a song to save their life. Like strengths and weaknesses like that, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
But even like, I mean, you wouldn't bring a metal guitarist and all that something like that. But,
Yeah,
I mean,
but
maybe
to
you
be
do,
fair,
but-
some of the metal lot.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like masters of the
They're
instruments,
techies,
you
Yeah,
know,
no,
yeah.
like
that's true.
techers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
it's-
kind of stuff are you checking out these days then?
Uh, I mean, I listen to a lot of random stuff
Yeah.
because I sort of work on little random stuff. But Amsterdam was actually a bit of an eye opener because my girlfriend's brother, he studies music out there as
Oh,
well, with, like
wow.
engineering. So like we met all his mates and that, and they're from all over the gaff. And like sort of hearing all this different world music was really really cool. Like we was listening to a lot of bossa nova and like
Yeah, man.
and like a lot of like Brazilian jazz, and it's that stuff's really really interesting. But yeah, I'm like massively into a lot of like neo soul and
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Really?
yeah.
What sort of artist do you off the top of your head?
Well, I love like the Roots a lot and
Yeah, man.
D'Angelo and a lot of like all
You-
people that sort of played on those sort of
Yeah.
records. I think they was called like Soulquarians or
The
something.
Soulquarian, yeah.
That
so
that area.
I was explaining to my mate about the Soulquarian.
Yeah.
Like, look, you gotta respect the Soulquarian. Like, I don't know, would you call it a movement or
Like the era,
the
isn't
era?
it?
Yeah. Because this was it Questlove. It was
D'Angelo, Erykah Badu,
Common, yeah.
um,
There's a few other people now.
Q-Tip maybe. No.
Yeah, I think Q-Tip.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like so that sort of crowd, I'm
Yeah,
like
yeah.
obsessed with.
Yeah,
Like,
and
a
all
lot-
the albums that they wrote in those like 4 or 5 years that they were there, like I mean, they're all like my like top 10. maybe top
Yeah,
20.
me too.
Yeah, man,
me
you can
If I
too,
talk
make
for
man.
space
hours,
for
innit?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that stuff.
With the Voodoo album, I don't know if you find this, but I was listening to it again like a few months ago. Like every time I go back to that album, I'm like, shit, man, this just slaps harder and harder every time.
Every single time. I
Every
listen to
single
it.
time, yeah.
But
yeah.
you know what? Because I hadn't listened to it because I remember first listening to that album when I was about 16,
Yeah.
and like completely blew my mind.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then like obviously I listen to it like now and then when people are chilling around mine or whatever.
Yeah.
But then recently, like I went back to it
Yeah,
and sort of played it like through vinyl and stuff, and just like really like sat down and listened to it, and I was just overwhelmed
yeah.
again. Like every single time, it blows me away. It's such a good album.
It's like do you listen to so I mean D'Angelo don't put out albums that much. He's meant to be putting out another one like soon-ish. But he's got was it Brown Sugar's the one before it, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then the
then,
next one was
Black Messiah,
Black
which
Messiah.
wasn't until like 2014, which is like 15 years later.
Yeah,
or
but they've got
14.
that. It's got that tune on it. When you're going in.
Yeah.
What's that one?
I want to say it's Back to the Future. It's not. That's the one that keeps coming to my mind.
That one.
Yeah, really. I think it's literally just called
Really
like,
Love.
really,
Yeah.
love with you. Yeah. And there's that one with like the piano, dun 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 dun.
They don't.
Where Chris Dave's on the drums is like it's freaking
Oh, Chris
pops.
Dave, man.
Yeah,
But,
crazy
I mean,
stuff, man.
I love just reading about like just
Same.
all
It's
that
such an
sort of stuff.
interesting era. It's
Yeah,
really,
yeah.
it's really fascinating, and like sort of that era, and a lot of like, I mean, I grew up on a lot of like Carole King and stuff, and
Yeah.
that sort of songwriting. A lot of people, you know, like in the Motown
Yeah.
buildings and all that, when they were sort of writing songs and that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, with like the Soul Brothers and stuff.
Yeah. So that stuff like really inspires me a lot.
Do you ever find yourself like bringing those inspirations into your writing? You know, when it's for other people.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, you can't help but
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I mean,
sort of
yeah.
do
I guess
that
you've
sort
got
of
you've got your
stuff.
own sound, haven't you? But I guess you know when it's writing for different people, you can do what you want, really. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, I think I've chosen my sound because I think it probably suits my voice the
Yeah.
most. But I mean, if
Yeah.
like I had a different voice, I'd probably do different music. Do you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
that's all it is, because I
Yeah.
just enjoy.
You gotta Kanye that shit up.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Start processing the shit out of
Oh,
it.
that's
Oh,
it.
he's got an album coming out
He
tomorrow
has,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he
taking
has.
the spotlight. I'm
He's
sorry
taking
about
the
that, but-
He's got
man.
Thundercat on bass.
No
Has he?
way.
Yeah, he's got Thundercat on bass.
Oh crap! Okay.
No way.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Really?
Thundercat.
I'm excited.
If you're listening to this,
Please.
That's another.
We did try and reach out to Thundercat.
Yeah, we
but
did.
no
Yeah, I
reply.
think got left and red. That's like the biggest L when you get left and red. But,
Yeah, you're a West Ham fan as well, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I assume you watched the Euros.
Yeah.
How do you feel about
Rice
that?
represent.
They took him off, didn't they?
Yeah,
Right.
they did. Still a
Mate,
sore subject.
Star player.
No.
I was gutted,
Yeah.
but I think they played really well.
They did, it was
and like
fantastic.
it's good to see that. And also like for the future, it's like given us hope. I
Exciting, isn't
think.
it?
I was chatting shit straight after that because you know, like statistically, you look at it. 2016 Euros, France were the runners up, and then you know, like 2018, they won it. And so
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
well,
yeah,
we're runners up this time. So
yeah. That's it.
nah, that's just chatting shit. We had an easy bracket.
No, we had a very
We had
easy
a
bracket.
very very easy bracket. Let's not.
We
kid
was
ourselves.
lucky. We was lucky.
Yeah. We couldn't have asked for a better chance to get to
Yeah.
the finals.
But Italy was definitely the better side for
Yeah,
sure.
you see that
Yeah,
second
yeah.
half? That
For sure. We was
was it 70% possession?
yeah. We just lose our bottle. I think
We did.
Yeah,
we really do. Like I think Kane is like such a great captain, and I think he's like really done well for the team.
Yeah.
And Southgate done well, but
Very
yeah,
well.
they just need to have a bit more confidence. I think
Yeah.
It's always penalties, isn't it, for us? It's always
we're shit at penalties.
Yeah.
Shit at penalties.
And as soon as we went to penalties, I was like, "Of course
Yeah,
we're
as
gonna
soon as it
lose."
happened, I was just like, no.
We were
right,
great
that's
in
it.
extra time as well.
Yeah, we played
Great.
really well,
Yeah.
but yeah, we was no good.
Wasn't
mate.
meant to be.
No good.
Did you go to see any of the games?
No, I was in Amsterdam when it
Oh,
was
you
all
were in
yeah.
on.
Amsterdam at the time.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
What was it? Was it like over there? I mean,
Buzzing.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did
'Cause
they
they-
qualify?
Yeah, they qualified. Yeah,
I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah. They got knocked out quite early. Yeah.
yeah, they was out early, but they played well, and like in Amsterdam, there's a lot of like different cultures there as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, of
So
course.
like everyone was cheering for everyone basically, which
Yeah,
was really nice.
They are actually really polite people. The Dutch. I don't
Mate,
know
I
why.
love it.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place. Just
Mate.
They're actually so nice. Like, yeah. I don't know. It's
all the
weird.
weed,
It's
it's
an
all the weed,
experience in
man.
itself. Like, it is.
They're
Probably,
just-
it probably is.
they're
They're
that,
just
yeah.
all chilled the
Yeah.
hell out. But also, I think that someone was saying that actually Dutch people, only 30% of people smoke
Oh.
out there. You'd think it'd be more. It's more like tourists
it's
go
probably
there to
just
smoke.
air,
Do you know
isn't
what I
it?
mean? Yeah. So
everyone's so cool as well.
yeah, cool and good looking and
Yes.
like in good shape. Like because everyone's on their bikes all the
Yeah.
time.
Bikes, innit?
Everyone's got massive asses.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because bruv, like everyone's just
Yeah, no.
biking all the time. I
Yeah,
felt
yeah.
so fit when I was out there. I don't do any exercise at all. But
Oh,
like,
Have you tried exercise, or do you exercise much in general?
no,
Oh,
not
mate,
at all. Not
As
at
soon
all.
as lockdown came around, I thought, I'm gonna go out on a jog about 3 or 4 months into maybe 6 months, and then I was. I got probably around like two corners dinner. I was like, "Fuck this! I'm going back home."
No, yeah, it's hard. It's hard, but I want to try and get into it, man. Like I've been trying to. Like my girlfriend's got me on Pilates and all that.
What's
man.
what's
It's
Pilates now? Is that
it's
like
like
yoga?
it's like exercisey yoga.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So what's the difference? Is it like a glorified version of yoga?
Well, no, it's like you should do like sit ups and press ups and things, but
Oh,
then
yeah.
like you do breathing in between.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so it's like just a bit more chilled out.
Yeah.
And it's cool. I love Pilates, man.
I think that's the thing. There's like different exercises for everyone. Innit? I was like, I started swimming again recently. I'm like, shit. I
Yeah.
forgot how much,
Yeah,
how
swimming's
much fun
cool
swimming is.
for sure.
I thought like you always think like, oh, I should really know how to swim just because like you're in the ocean, you know, boat
I mean, it
capsize.
helps, yeah.
But no chance of my getting that far out. But
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough.
So
Fair
how
enough.
has life changed in the last week? Obviously, the UK is basically like free of all restrictions now. Has that changed anything for you, or is?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm just worried about shows. Really.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I honestly think this is the biggest thing to ever happen to us as humans.
Mm-hmm.
what
Like-
things opening?
Like no, like just
Oh,
COVID.
right, yeah.
Like, bruv, what the fuck is
Yeah.
going on?
It's mental, isn't it?
It's crazy. It really it's really scary, and especially for musicians as well. Like they've brought in the rule about you need a vaccine
Vaccine passport,
passport
yeah.
now, right, to get into clubs and
Yeah.
they're probably going to do it for
think-
venues
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but I worry for like the people that don't want to get the vaccine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I'm also like, don't force shit down people's throats. Like if they don't want to do it, like just everyone's
Yeah.
got the
Yeah,
right
exactly,
to make
yeah.
their own decisions. And
I mean, why is a negative test not enough?
yeah,
It was for
right.
it was for the Euros.
Yeah,
So why can't it be for 1,000 cap venue?
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a tricky subject,
course,
isn't it?
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
like I definitely think people should get the vaccine. I think-
100%, yeah.
But I also think people should be in control of their bodies.
Yeah.
So, if you're gonna like force people to have a vaccine, it's just mad for me anyway. But yeah, I don't know. It's a
What
shame.
studio sessions like in the last year then? Like, you know, because you said you normally like collaborating with other people. So,
Hmm.
like, did that all go? I mean, you were going in yourself. So, like, how would you find it? Just sort of trying to work with people, and probably not everyone could be there. Were you doing like more remote sessions from the studio and stuff?
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I was doing a few Zoom sessions, which was
I've-
awful.
Yeah, it's
I've
awful,
done a
isn't
few. I've
Awful.
done a few. Yeah.
Yeah, mate, awful.
They're awkward, aren't they? You're like, oh, just go press that button over there. And they're like,
Yeah.
"Whoa, which one over there?
I've done about 4, and then I was like, no, not doing it again. Not
Yeah,
doing it
yeah.
again, because it's not the right vibe. But yeah, to be fair, I was just sort of working on my own, really, sort of
Yeah.
finishing a few things, and a lot of people can do things remotely now anyway. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
there's these 2 girls that I work with on their separate projects, but they both bought like SM7s in lockdown, and I was just like set up your pillows and mattresses, and then like just
Yeah, yeah.
record your vocals at home, and then like send them to me, and I'll just mix it,
Yeah, of
and
course.
it worked. Do you know what I mean? It
Yeah.
was easy. So yeah, man.
That's all right. No, like, how do you find? I mean, I think this is one thing a lot of session players are gonna probably get used to. Anyways, like labels must just realize, like, you know what, we don't need to be paying that much for them to just drive down or fly out over there. They'll just do it from home now. We'll
Yeah,
just be like,
yeah.
save money there. That'd be
I,
ways.
I mean, I ain't got a clue. I ain't got a clue how it's gonna move forward. I don't see like old fashioned studio sessions being a thing again, really, because
Yeah.
everyone's like a laptop producer
Yeah.
now. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So, which is really cool. But then I think it's
There's
sort of,
something nice about.
there's something nice
It's the
about
feel
it.
of a room, innit? Yeah.
Yeah, but then there's something like about being with musicians
Yeah,
and
yeah.
being and recording everything a bit like live and stuff. I think that stuff's it's a shame that that's not going to be as much of a thing now, because you could like plugins are so good now.
Yeah,
They're
What-
actually, they're
what do you
actually
need musicians for?
deceivingly good.
It's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
good.
yeah. Ridiculous. Like, I mean, there's some songs you'll listen at. They're like, even with some of the biggest pop tunes, you listen to it and you don't realize that like there's not a single legit instrument recorded into that apart from the vocals.
Yeah,
And
it's
you'd be like-
crazy.
even like the guitars and stuff, like the producers and that, like they'll just automate it to
Yeah.
to just sound like legit as hell. I mean, oh, there was something else. That was it. Yeah. So like collaborations in general. I know a lot of your music that actually all of your music, you don't have a single feature, do you? Like you don't do.
No.
Is that like a creative choice?
No. I just think that I honestly just feel like I've not been ready to do, like, I don't feel like I've started yet. Still,
fair
Right,
enough,
yeah,
fair
yeah.
enough.
like I've had a lot of, I feel like I've done a lot of releases,
Mhm.
but it's all sort of been me figuring out my sound a
Yeah.
bit. Do you know? Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
released really young, so I'm still like, only now am I feeling like, oh, the stuff I'm writing right now is like who I will
Yeah.
be for the next like 20 years or
Yeah.
whatever.
I guess
Um,
you've got like that following that's followed you from when you were like a youngin as well, like when you were young.
Yeah, and like it's been so great, man, and like
Yeah.
just everyone that's sort of been supporting the music has been
Yeah,
wicked.
for sure. I mean, we saw a video earlier. It was your set at Dingwalls.
Yeah,
Like
It's
last
just-
year in it or something.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a couple of questions about that, but first of all, like just hearing people sing your lyrics back.
oh, it's crazy.
That's
I
gotta be
can't
sick.
imagine.
That's
It's
actually
crazy, bro.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Can't
Mate,
imagine.
I miss it so much.
Yeah, of
I
course.
miss it.
You just gotta say like, how much you pay him to do that? Like, shit, man, that gig costs you so much money.
No,
Do you know what?
but-
It's jokes because I done like a Europe tour
Yeah.
before lockdown, and like went through all of Germany, Amsterdam, and that, and like everyone, like the audiences are so good in Europe
Yeah.
because they listen to every song, they sing when
Yeah, yeah.
like it's appropriate to sing, like they clap in time.
I think they're less
Do you know what I mean?
uptight as well. Like they
Yeah.
don't give a shit.
No,
like-
they don't give a shit,
yeah,
and
yeah.
also like they're really there for like the music,
Yeah,
and they love that singer-songwriter scene in Europe as well. So it's really cool. But then doing like the big London headline at the end,
Yeah.
it's like it's jokes because all my family come down,
Yeah.
all my friends and
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's so fucking loud, man. Like
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
chatting so much. I'm like, chill the fuck out,
Yeah,
man.
just listen to the
I'm just-
music.
Yeah, I'm just trying to sing some
Yeah.
sad songs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, notice you just had a guitarist with you as well. Is there any plans for like a band?
Yeah, so it's Scala. I'm gonna at my next show.
Sick.
I'm gonna have a band. Yeah, man.
So that's when is that now? That's
September
Yeah.
time. But I think like it should be fine to go forward, but it's just this whole new
Yeah, of course.
passport thing that
It's
I'm worried
it's
about.
awkward, isn't it? Because I think we were just talking about Amsterdam. They're like they've closed the nightclubs again, haven't they? In
Yeah,
Amsterdam,
Oh my God.
yeah,
like only 2 weeks after opening them. So it's just like
You never know what's.
Yeah, like someone's goofed it up. They're saying, yeah, open it. But I think, like, I don't know. Let's hope.
I
not.
hope it goes. I hope it
Yeah.
goes ahead.
Yeah, I
Been
don't
too
know,
long.
man.
Yeah.
Crazy times.
I'm not that like excited about nightclubs anymore. I don't know. I think
Yeah.
I've like kind of been there, done that. It's just
Mate,
like
I've been to about 3 in my life, and I'm never going again. So I'm not
I
that
get,
worried. I'm
I
not
get
that bothered.
miserable after 12 o'clock.
Mate, same.
Yeah.
Same. Like I like my sleep, man.
Yeah. I was in I think I was in Leeds for New Year's Eve.
Oh,
on
New
one of
Year's
the-
Eve nights are the worst, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
they're actually the worst.
They
innit?
are the worst.
You're just fucking there, just counting down for what? Like, so I was there like sick. All right, yeah. Just the clock's turned 12. Yeah. And then, everyone's like, "Oh, Happy New Year's," and then I don't know, some Wu-Tang Clan tune just played. I was like, "This is a good song."
Yeah, sick.
And then I was like, "I'm going home now." I'll see you guys later. It's nice seeing you. Yeah, in a bit. Just got back to the Airbnb. I was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna."
Chill.
And I just get mad over the idea of New Year's Eve as well. I'm just like, what is the fucking point of all of that?
It's always way too hyped up, and
That's just how
Yeah, man.
miserable I am.
way too hyped up.
But that's one of the things, like, I mean, you've been working technically from like 16 or 14,
Mhm.
like you're saying. Like, I think it matures you at a faster rate as well, don't it? Like, because I remember when I was working in Suffolk and I was like doing some 12-hour shifts or some shit. And it was like Easter, like Easter holidays. And like I was just trying to get to sleep. I was like, shit, man, it's like 10 o'clock. I need to get up at 6 in the morning. And the landladies, because it was a living landlord and family and everything. I was in the basement, and like the landlady's kids were just like playing games with all their mates because it was their Easter holidays. Like, these
Oh,
fucking
fucking
kids
hell.
need to shut the fuck up. And I'm only like, at the time, I was only a few years older than I was like, shit, man.
Yeah.
I was like, that should be me over there.
You gotta grow up fast, innit?
Yeah.
So you know that Scala show, is that a headline?
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, it's a headline.
And I guess in between you've got the New Hope Club as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, I have and like they sell out big shows and
They
like
do,
yeah.
yeah.
And they've got some crazy fans, man. So it's gonna be so good. It's gonna
Yeah.
be so good. They're really cool as well, like really nice boys.
How do you know them from before as well?
How did I meet them? So we were signed on the same record label
Okay.
that we're both not on anymore. Because the record label had like a bit of a mare.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
About just I think it was just at the start of lockdown. So I signed to Virgin when I was 16,
Mhm.
Virgin EMI, and they was sort of like it was a bit of a hard time there.
Yeah.
You know, like it was back and forth. Like I weren't really doing what I wanted to do and stuff. I mean, it was fun, but one of the head basically got the sack,
Yeah.
and
shit.
I was signed directly to him. So it was sort of like a get out clause for us. So we was
Yeah.
like, oh shit, this could be our chance to leave. So so we dipped,
Yeah.
and so did a lot of people because it's not Virgin anymore. It's just EMI.
Mhm.
Something with the companies went wrong. But yeah,
Ah,
so the
right.
boys those boys left as well.
Oh, so you were with the same like A&R guy at the same time then?
Yeah, basically, yeah. But yeah, they're cool, and like they really love like a lot of older music as well. Like although they're doing like poppier stuff, they're
Yeah.
like I feel like they're musos as well,
Yeah, yeah, of course.
which I really appreciate.
Yeah,
with-
they're the
with
best
people.
conversation.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we saw
sometimes.
we saw the Insta clip with them.
Yeah,
which
man.
was it was sick, man.
I'm
Oh,
trying to remember what
thanks.
song it was. Was it like a Beatles tune?
I don't actually. I can't even remember.
can't remember.
I remember like you were all just out in the garden or something.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
on like 3 or 4 guitars, but I can't actually remember the
Yeah,
song.
how do you find social media anyway? You know, being a musician, is it I don't know what I can't
It's
imagine it.
effort.
What's the
It's
pressure like? Is
It's the worst thing ever.
Yeah. I can yeah.
It's the worst thing ever. I hate it.
Really?
Like with a passion, I hate
Yeah,
it
yeah.
because and I don't think I think it's a really good tool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just hate that you have to to be successful now. You have to do social media. You can't really not do it,
Yeah.
which is such a shame because also like I'm trying to write an album at the moment, but
Oh, shit.
like how can I be in like album mode and also think about content at the
Yeah.
same time and stuff? Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's like it's a lot of work, and I don't think people really appreciate like how much work goes into doing content 24/7.
Yeah,
and,
that's it. Like,
like I feel for people like YouTubers and social
Oh shit, man. of
media
course.
influencers and stuff, like
Yeah.
they're doing a lot of work and it's a lot of graft, and like people think it's just easy when it's not really.
Yeah, that's the worst when you put all that effort in and then just some guy. It's just like all you want them to do is fucking double tap it,
And it's
like, just do something like that, and it just goes
Mate,
a long way.
in terms of mental health as well, it's shit, isn't it? Because if
It's-
something doesn't, react the way you want it to, it's like, oh, what the fuck do I do
Mate, it's
now?
awful. I mean, Amsterdam, when I went for that month, it was the
Mhm.
first time I've sort of been off my phone for years.
Oh, it's so nice. isn't
Oh
it?
mate,
Yeah,
it was so nice. But now, like, I'm back on the grind. I'm like checking my fucking likes every time. It's like it's so bad.
Mm-hmm.
My screen time is disgusting.
Is it?
yeah.
What's yours?
Let me check.
How do you check?
You go like
You
settings.
just
don't
scroll
You?
left, I think.
I've got Samsung.
Screen time. Where do I find that?
Just if you go like if you go like scroll to the left,
Yeah.
and then scroll down. Should say,
Oh, yeah. What? 451.
oh, mine's 4.
4. God. Maybe. Oh no, 314. Okay, I don't know what that was.
Oh, hold up.
314.
Mine's 411. Fuck.
God.
2 hour. 2.
At the moment, mine's is 2 hours 20.
Oh,
You're doing
that's
well.
good.
Like for you today, like 4:11 today.
Shit.
Yeah, 411 today.
No, I was working though. I was,
Fair enough.
hard work. You know me, Joe.
Yeah, I've been like chilling a bit today in the studio.
Nah,
I wasn't really doing
But
too
it's,
much.
it's those moments, innit, when you've got nothing to do. It's just Instagram. Refresh.
Mate, it's
refresh.
so bad. What the fuck am I doing 4
Yeah.
hours on my phone for, man?
I was like, what the way I snap out of it, I'll be like looking at people's stories and I'm like, oh, this person's kind of got chicken and chips. Like, and then I say it out loud, I'm like, what the fuck do I care?
Yeah.
What do I actually care? Like, what this person's doing in their spare time. And then like you just turn it off. Like, I don't know, I get angry with my phone, I just lob it. But like
A great example of it,
though.
Connor Albert is a great example of social media, though. He's got a...
Yeah, he does it good. He does
I
it
love
good.
Connor. Love
Yeah.
him.
How did you guys meet?
Through social media.
Oh, sick.
I'm like, yeah, fuck social
That's the
media.
worst thing.
No, yeah, we met. Yeah, I think he just like hit me up.
Mhm.
And then we was like, shit, let's get in the studio.
Sick.
And yeah, man, we like, I think the first time we worked together, we wrote like a really sick song that I think is going to be on Connor's project
Oh,
soon.
cool.
Oh, is it going to be on his? Okay.
Yeah. And like, yeah, man, it's a bit of like a different thing for me, but I just love that sort of shit.
Well, this
so-
is the thing. Connor's quite. What's the best way to put it? Like he's harmonically rich, I guess. Like in
Yeah,
terms you were saying, like you play like sort of simpler stuff, but then I suppose Connor's another end of that spectrum where he plays like a lot more like colorful chords, I guess.
for sure.
And his arrangements are more are faster paced, I guess, in general.
Yeah. I mean, we've done a slower song with him. It's a bit more of like a. It's like a. Is it free?
Is it a ballad? Or
No. It's
not like that.
it's just got a bit of like a weird bounce. It's
Yeah,
really cool though.
nice. Yeah.
But yeah, man, he's sick, and like, we sort of hung out a bit, and like I love that he can appreciate all music, because I always feel like a bit embarrassed a lot when I'm with musicians. I'm like, yeah, like I do pop.
No, I get that.
Do you know what I mean? Like
understand
it's
that,
yeah, and it's like it's something that I need to sort of figure out, because
Yeah.
I sort of put myself down a lot
Yeah.
in front of people that are like good, but really we're all doing our own thing
all
in
doing
different
our-
ways.
I think
do you know
most
what I mean?
most people like that. They leave their ego at the door, don't they? It's just, if you're a musician, it's respect.
Yeah, it's respect,
it's
and
great,
he's
yeah.
like, he just really respects musicians. Like he was like, I love. He's going through my tunes and that, and
Yeah.
it's like it's really nice, and like it's nice to come from like a proper musician. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, he's cool, man. We'll definitely do some more work together. I
Yeah,
reckon.
no, he's. I mean, we'll have him on one of. Well, we are hopefully having him on one of our
Yeah, he's sick.
future episodes as
sick.
well. So, like,
Can't get used to this month.
Nah, he won't say anything horrible about it. Maybe we'll get him to though. We'll be like,
Yeah, start a
Yeah,
bit of
what do you
beef.
actually
we're
think
gonna
of
edit this
James?
bit out, but just say it. Just say it. And nah, he'll be. I'm looking forward to that one.
He's a
as well.
sick producer as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
How do you find it working? Because I mean, you're a producer yourself, so like working with other producers. Obviously, there's always going to be different approaches.
Yeah.
And, like you learn different things because you're going to see like, oh, that guy like. I don't know. I'm just gonna make it up now. This guy duplicates a track like that or some shit.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, just like little things. Isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's hard working with producers, but I think someone's just got to take the reins a little bit.
Yeah,
I'd say that I'm probably like a better mixer than I am a producer.
Yeah.
because like I play simple stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas like a musician will like musician-y producers can sort of just lay a load of shit down and it just sounds fucking
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Whereas like I'm probably a bit better with plugins and stuff.
Yeah.
And like making things sound good rather than just like coming up with random ideas or whatever. But
you know, you like we were actually talking about it before as well. Like, you know, just like chilling with musicians is like it's another thing, anyways. But like, you know, you're saying like simple stuff and all of that. But to be honest, like that's one of the best ways to learn. Like the more complicated stuff is just chatting to like someone. They'll be like, they show you this mad chord. Or something.
yeah, 100%.
like,
And
oh, let's
like
use it like
also
this.
swapping plugins and
Yeah,
shit.
man.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
fun, like swapping cracks.
Yeah,
Bro, I got
yeah.
so many cracks, man. I got so many. I'll have to give you some.
Yeah, that's it. Like I remember I was chilling with my mate. It was like, yeah, Amir, just check out vstcrackofficial.com. What is this website? And then I went on. I was like, yo, it's got everything on it.
Have you used Audio News?
Nah,
Oh, what's that?
Oh, that's
is
the
that
best.
news like NEWS? Like
Yeah, Audio News.
I started getting a guilty conscience. I'm not gonna lie. I did start paying for some stuff.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Mate, I've not played. I think I've paid for like.
I bought.
I only
Ableton.
pay for like subscription ones. Do you know what I mean?
I bought Ableton just because I kept getting frustrated with this one cracked software. I was just like, yo, it keeps needing like the only ones I can find are for the newer versions. Like,
Right.
I guess I'm gonna have to just buy it then.
Yeah.
But yeah, Splice. Yeah, I do actually pay for that. as well,
All of
but-
your Adobe
yeah.
stuff got deleted as well, didn't it?
Yeah. Let's.
Oh.
Yeah. So like, I have to keep reinstalling like because I edit all of this stuff
Yeah,
on
yeah,
like
yeah.
all the Adobe suite. So I keep having to reinstall it because it keeps saying your version of Adobe is not genuine. I'm like, oh well, here we go again.
Here we go again.
But,
Oh my
funny, man.
god.
yeah, I've gotten better at that now. So like that's it, improving every part of the
That's it.
workflow.
Adobe's so expensive. What the fuck?
In it, yeah. I that was another one. I was like, yo, I keep running into problems with this. Should I? I was like, nah.
Yeah.
No.
fucking
I'd
hell.
rather just delay the whole thing a week and just reinstall it when I can.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, no, it's that's I mean that's another thing. Like, yeah, when we're like editing all of this, it takes freaking ages to like
Yeah, of
do
course.
video and audio thing.
I
Yeah.
do my edits for like my socials and that as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
And like some of the video stuff. So I've got Premiere, but we all share an account on my manager's thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm so fucking glad I don't pay for that shit.
Yeah,
'cause,
yeah.
Oh my god, it's like 70 something
it's
quid.
supposed to be them, innit?
It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, God bless Pirate Bay.
Pirate Bay.
Yeah, it's the best
my
thing.
god.
I mean, it's like it's illegal now, isn't it? But I don't know. Maybe we don't
Fuck
officially
it.
endorse that. So
Yeah, maybe we bleep that bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I guess we'll start to wrap it up now. But like, what are the plans like for the next year or so?
So plans is I'm gonna whack out a couple more. I've got like a few singles, and then I've got a little album. I
Wow.
think
What a
to
shit.
drop.
little one?
Maybe like at the end of the year or the start of next year. Also depending on COVID
Yeah,
as
of
well.
course,
Yeah, yeah.
like, but like with the album, I think just like what I was saying earlier about sort of figuring my sound out and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Still, I feel like it will be like the first project that I can be like, all right, now I'm starting, and this is who I really am and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like I loved all the EPs
Yeah.
I've done and stuff, but I've
Yeah.
still been. It's all figuring. I'm just figuring everything
Yeah,
out. Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? So yeah, I've got some more muso-y stuff on the album,
Sick.
and
Nice.
yeah, it's like I can show off a little
There's some
bit more.
like
I
nerdy
think.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've just like this whole time I've just released single,
Yeah.
and I've like always thought, oh, like I want to try and get on the radio
Yeah.
and this, so I've got to tick certain boxes and stuff. Whereas
Yeah.
like when I can actually do a whole project, it would be nice to do like a few interludes and stuff,
Sick.
and like
Yeah.
actually have fun with it. So yeah, I'm excited for that, man.
No, that would be a good one. I mean, this is like, and yeah, like you said with COVID and everything, because you had your district line EP come out during COVID. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Now, like, I mean, you probably don't want to. I mean, let us know how that is as well. But like, you probably don't want to release something else again under like, pandemic.
Yeah, not really. Yeah, I want to be able to tour projects.
course.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Are you gonna try and? So you're gonna be playing the district line stuff on?
yes,
your,
yeah.
nice.
I mean, I haven't sung in ages. I sung in Amsterdam. I invited loads of people around to our
Nice.
apartment.
cool.
Oh, sick.
It was a bit dodge. I just tweeted like, who's about?
Come through.
Oh,
Yeah.
Come
shit.
through. Like this is the address, and then like 40 40 people turn up, which was really
That's
cool.
all right. You charge them on the door.
No.
What you on
Should have
about?
done,
That
innit?
would have made your holiday money
Yeah,
back.
trust.
Yeah, that's what I think. I just thought, you know what? If I turn up at this one place and just like, I don't know, like busk or some shit, how much money will I make back for like this plane flight or something like that, this plane ticket? Like you guys keep
Good
on that
doing
hustle.
it.
Yeah.
That's it, mate. That's it.
Oh, you missed out there, mate. But yeah, I mean, like, should we wrap it up there?
Yeah, go for it then for now.
Yeah. I mean, anything else you want to plug?
No, man. Plug this podcast, innit?
Yeah,
Sick.
sick.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
for
man.
having me, man. I appreciate
No,
it.
I mean,
yeah.
it's been a bit of.
This has been a really
First live
First
one, innit?
live one, yeah,
Mate,
first
I'm
live one.
honoured.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
honoured.
Thank you.
That's yeah, we'll have to
Well,
no,
next
I'd
week-
rather say make a tradition, but fuck that.
Yeah, when we will.
I don't
You know, when you
Water
play in Brum,
bottles,
if you're down for it, we'll link up again and do another
100%.
one.
Yeah. So
Yeah, man.
you're in Birmingham in August, so yeah,
Sick.
we'll sort something out. Well,
Sick.
then we'll work out if hopefully we get something done with the New Hope Club as well. So
That'd be cool.
Yeah, wicked.
get
Wicked. That'd be
get
cool,
it
man.
going. But yeah, I fucking hate talking back into the camera, so I don't know. This is the awkward side of me where like I sometimes I'm all right with eye contact, but then it's just like that's not even a set of eyes, is it? But yeah, just check out the rest of our stuff on YouTube, Spotify, everything like that. The article will be out on Soundbrenner
Yeah.
around the same time as well.
Check out the website.
Check out the website intimepodcast.com. James Smith at James Smith Vocals on everything.
Yes.
Yeah, on everything.
Sick.
James Smith. Oh, you know what's worse is when people like will have at James Smith Vocal and then they'll have at Vocal James Smith and then another social will be like at Smith James
Oh,
Vocal.
no.
And you're like, all right.
I don't know why. I feel like it sounds like I'm a pub singer or something with my handle. I need to just get James
Who's
Smith,
got James
man.
Smith?
Some random
Let's have a
bloke.
look.
But yeah, like
I'm meant to end in this.
I want. There was like no. I couldn't have official. Couldn't have like
Oh.
music. Couldn't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like
That's
vocal
annoying.
was like the weirdest word I could think of.
The weirdest one was it was like when I was running a YouTube channel like for like Call of Duty games back in the day, like ages ago, doing montages and stuff. And we had some like sick name, and some guy messaged us like, "Yo," like, and this was like 5 or 6 years after we stopped doing it, and he's like, "Yo, you've got a really cool name. Can we have it?" And we're like, "Nah."
You should have been like, "How much you got?"
Yeah, I should have actually. I was still a bit edgy.
Yeah,
then,
bro,
and I was
hit
just
him
like,
up.
Nah, it's mine.
I'm considering hitting up James Smith and
At James
paying
Smith.
him.
I've
Yeah.
just searched,
For
but I
sure.
can't see anything. I don't know. Maybe like
There's also so many James Smiths,
There's-
and there's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a James Smith PT.
PT guy, yeah, he's huge,
Yeah, and he's
isn't he?
massive. He's bare
Oh, shit, yeah.
famous. It's so annoying.
851k shit. You know what? You ever just take out on your parents, be like, "What the fuck? What are you doing?" Like, do you not
Yeah.
know what I wanted to be when I was
I
older?
know,
No,
it's bad.
cool.
It's bad.
You're gonna have to come up with some edgelord name now, but we should end it. Like,
Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and
Yeah.
thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers for coming on, James.
Nice one.
See you later, guys.